picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream. I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Turning back the pages to the time that I love best, I wonder if she'll ever do the same. Now the thing that I call living is just being satisfied with knowing I've got no one left to blame. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Searching through the fragments of my dream, shattered sleep, I wonder if the years have closed her mind. I guess I should be wanderlust or trying to get free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen the better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, I've got to see my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Hey friends, how is everybody today? Hi Dawson, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Hello Bettina Stadelmann in Germany, how you doing? Pretty lady, another pretty lady, Ruth Ann Greenberg, thank you for joining us. Becky's here too somewhere. Hi Becky, got all the pretty ladies here tonight. Thanks for joining. Moritz, over in Austria. It's beautiful that this stream helps us to be connected to different countries and cultures despite of the pandemic. You know what? That's exactly how I feel. You know the best thing about it is, even without the pandemic, that's exactly what this stream would do. Helps me feel very connected to people all over the world. Greatest thing I've ever been able to do. So much fun. Noah. Our young friend Noah, how you doing? Good to have you with us, sir. Our music trivia man, Bill Hasty, how you doing? Hi, Wickman. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And our resident unicorn, Ruth Hooker, how you doing? Hope that superstar athlete of yours, your daughter's doing well in all of her competitions. It's awesome. Let's see. Hello from Puerto Rico. Let me make sure I say your name right. Vivimos. Anyway, you raised me up. Oh, I think we could probably do that a little bit later. Let me sing a few songs and get the cobwebs out of my throat before I try something that bold and daring. But yeah, that's a beautiful song. I love that. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Kelly Jones. Cooking dog cookies. Baking dog cookies in the shop. You say hi to Casey for me, too. Some wonderful friends that I made at the piano cruise back in January of 2020. And turns out they don't live too darn far away from me. They're just down the road in Las Vegas. So I love all the people this has brought into my life. Let's see here. Silviu. Nice. You're from Romania. Very, very late night. Thank you for joining us. All right. And from Florida, J-Disc, 98. Nice. Thank you for joining. Okay. I'm sure I'm missing some people. One of my favorite moms, Mama Elgord. Hi, Vivian. Thanks for joining. And my very favorite mom. Hello, Mom. Good to have you with us. Okay. Oh, and your real name is Edwin Sosa. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Edwin. It's good to have you with us. And Darren James joining us from England. And Nancy in Kearney, my hometown. Good to have you with us, all of you. All of you. Ruth, I do my best. Okay. That first song was by Gordon Lightfoot, and it's one of two songs I'm going to do for you today. I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but sometimes on accident you hear a song you haven't heard in a long time, or a song or two you haven't heard in a long time, and then you cannot get it out of your head. It's like you can't even get it excised from your mind. Well, that happened to me. I loaned my vehicle to my father because he was having some repairs done on his for a couple days. And so I drove something smaller, and he could have my van. I have a van for all my equipment. It's more comfortable for him. So anyway, when he gave it back to me, the thing that I always have going is just if I have music happening in my car, it's streaming off of like Spotify or something from my phone, right? And he actually had the radio on, which I never have on anymore. And I turned the car on, and this is what was playing. And then following it was that one by Gordon Lightfoot I just played. I have not been able to stop singing either of them for like 4 days. So I took it as a sign from the universe that I should play them at my show. So that was Gordon Lightfoot, Carefree Highway. This one is by Mac Davis, who actually passed away during the pandemic, but not from COVID-19. One of his two biggest hits, and this is called Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me. If ever there was 70s pop, it's this. You're getting that look in your eyes, and it's starting to worry me. I ain't ready for no family ties. Nobody's gonna hurry me. Just keep it friendly, girl, 'cause I don't wanna leave. Don't start your clinging to me, girl, 'cause I can breathe. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. 'Cause I'll just use you, then I'll set you free. Girl, you're a hot-blooded woman, child, and it's warm where you're touching me. But I can tell by your trembling smile you're seeing way too much in me. Let your life get tangled up with mine. I'll just leave you. I can't take no clinging vine. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. 'Cause I'll just use you, then I'll set you free. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. I'll just use you, then I'll set you free. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Love that 70s acoustic. Well, I mean, it's not that they didn't use electric guitars and stuff, but that kind of acoustic-driven 70s singer-songwriter stuff, like, makes me want to get in a time machine, go back to Los Angeles at that moment in time, and just go hang in the coffee clubs. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, as is usually the case, we need to get some Billy Joel and Elton John in, and then I'll start taking some requests. We always got to get the main men in here because there wouldn't be a gig without them. We will see if my hands stay attached to my arms on this one. I haven't practiced it in a long time, but I also haven't played it in a while. This is by Billy Joel. I thought about doing it for the birthday bash the other day, but I thought, I don't trust myself to do it well, and so one might ask, why do you trust that you're going to do it well now? And the truth is, I don't. But we have a smaller audience today from last week, so fewer of you will see me trip over it. It's called Everybody Loves You Now. Baby, all the lights are turned on you. Now you're in the center of the stage. Everything revolves on what you do. You're in your prime, you've come of age. And you can always have your way somehow. 'Cause everybody loves you now. You can walk away from your mistakes. You can turn your back on what you do. Just a little smile is all it takes. Yeah, you can have your cake and eat it too. Loneliness will get to you somehow. 'Cause everybody loves you now. Oh, they'll watch your white body and they'll wait your reply. Oh, but between you and me and the Staten Island ferry, so do I, yeah. All the people want to know your name. Soon there will be lines outside your door. Feelings do not matter in your game. Yeah, nothing's gonna touch you anymore. Your life is only living anyhow. 'Cause everybody loves you now. Close your mind when you don't want to see. Stay at home when you don't want to go. Only speak to those who will agree. Yeah, close your mind when you don't want to know. You've lost your innocence somehow. 'Cause everybody loves you now. Oh, you know that nothing lasts forever, and it's all been done before. Oh, but you ain't got the time to go to Cold Spring Harbor no more, yeah. See all the people gather round. Hey, isn't it a thrill to see them crawl? Keep your eyes ahead, don't look down. Yeah, lock yourself inside your sacred wall. This is what you wanted, ain't you proud? 'Cause everybody loves you now. All right. Woo! Hand still attached. Christoph, thank you for joining. It's good to have you with us again. You've taken your jet ski into Cold Spring Harbor. Nice. Nice, Gary. That's not something that I had even considered. That's awesome. Ooh, that's a good one, Ruth. I'll try to squeeze that one in a little bit. Definitely. Love that song. I haven't played it in a while either. Hey, Daniel, over in the Netherlands. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Curtis. Thank you very much. I love Billy Joel, too. Let's see. I must not have seen your request, Moritz. Is it way up at the top? Ooh, yes. J-Disc wants some Phil Collins or Genesis. I will definitely do that here shortly. I got to think about You'll Be in My Heart. I love that one from Tarzan. I love Invisible Touch, too. I'm just not sure which one I'll do a better job of on the piano. Let me ponder that for a moment, but we will do some, definitely. Oh, yes. Well, that is from Songs in the Attic. I mean, it's also from Cold Spring Harbor, so, well, very good. Great minds think alike, my friend. Okay. Well, I had another Elton John song in mind to get started with, but maybe I'll do that one later, and I'll start with this one. Since it's a request, we'll start taking requests. Curtis would like to hear Rocket Man. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see here. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high, yeah, as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. And it's lonely out in space. Such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be long time. Touchdown brings me around again to find not the man that think I am at home. I know, no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Think it's gonna be a long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find not the man that think I am at home. I place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand, it's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, yeah. Oh, rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man I think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man that think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. That will definitely be on the docket today, Gary. Absolutely. 88 years young. Nice. And she's still rocking it. Absolutely. Let me pull up some lyrics here for another request I have. All right. One of the last I think really the last truly great non-computer animated, like non-3D animation pieces that Disney put out as a feature film was the Tarzan movie. And they hired Phil Collins to do the soundtrack for that. He wrote a great soundtrack. I love it from top to bottom, actually. But there was one song in particular that stood out as very, very special to me. And he wrote it for his children. And I think it's easily one of the 5 best pieces of work he's got in his entire career, combining Genesis and his solo career both. And it goes like this. Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. They just can't trust, they can't. I'm sorry, the lyrics here are incomplete somehow. So it goes, for one so small, you seem so strong. They just can't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time, I know. When destiny calls you, you've got to be strong. I may not be with you, but you have to hold on. They'll see in time, I know. We'll show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Oh, you'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always, always. I'll be with you. I'll be there for you always, always and always. Just look over your shoulder. Just look over your shoulder. Just just look over your shoulder. I'll be there always. Thanks for the request. I'm a little surprised. Google lyrics usually don't just like stop halfway through the song. That caught me by surprise. All right, lots of good requests here. Hi, Leif. Says, first time seeing you live. Steve just wanted to say thanks for all the songs you taught me. Well, thank you. I'm not sure whether you say it Leif or Leaf, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Lots of really, really cool requests coming in. Bob Douglas is joining us in Saigon, or Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Amazing. It's like some people looks like we've got a request from Bettina for some REO Speedwagon. I probably should play the one that I know really well already, but just in the interest of mixing things up a little bit, I'm going to try something that I haven't actually practiced much. All right. Let's see how this works. Little trip back to the 1980s here. I can't fight this feeling any longer, yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. Only wish I had the grace to let it show. I tell myself that I can't hold out forever. I say there is no reason for my fear, 'cause I feel so secure when we're together. You give my life direction, you make everything so clear. And even as I wonder, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to blow into the shore and throw away the yours forever, 'cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. If I have to crawl up on the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. My life has been such a saw you. I've been running round in circles in my mind, and it always seems that I'm following you, girl, 'cause you take me to the places that alone I'd never find. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And when it's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the yours forever, and I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor or come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. Today is a day to take risks, folks. Okay, let's see here. Little REO Speedwagon. Pam Blouse. It's my cousin. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Joining us from Nebraska. Fantastic. Thanks. Love you. Can't help falling in love. Ooh, I have a little Elvis Presley here. Let's see here. I really don't know how to do this song, but I think I can probably work something up on it. It's not something I've ever formally put together. Wise men say only fool. Just seeing what key I should be in here. Wise men say, oh do 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 do. Okay. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take take my whole life through, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, there we go, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, For those of you who are paid piano students who tune into my question and answer sessions, we've been talking about how you can work in an unscheduled key change on the fly. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. Okay. Have to make sure I get this done for our beautiful Vivian Elgort. I don't want to forget it. So, everyone, help me celebrate, help me wish happy birthday tomorrow. 88 years old, going strong, our one and only Vivian Nash Elgort. Compliments of her son, Gary. You can never know what it's like. Your blood like when it freezes to like ice, and there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. Wind up like a wrecker, you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this fool could never win? Look at me, I'm coming back again. Got a taste of love in a simple way. Need to know when I'm still standing, you just fade away. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win, started down the road and leaving me again. Felt you made me meant to cut me down. Love is just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Whoa, whoa, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vivian. Happy birthday to you. All right. That's some more requests to get to. Luckily, you guys are asking for a lot of stuff that I know well enough to play, which is good because I didn't come in with much of a plan this week since I came in with so much of a plan last week. I see a request for Zanzibar. We will do that, but it's going to be a little bit later in the show. But don't worry, I have seen your request, and we are going to heed it. But first come, first serve. We're going to dip into some Billy Joel here for our friend Ruth Ann Greenberg out in the Washington, D.C. area. Let me see here. And Ruth is one of my piano students. The thing I've been talking a lot about lately, Ruth, in our Q&A sessions with the other guys about power chords. You're going to get to see some of those in this one. It's a good way to handle these guitar-driven rock songs. It goes like this. This is by Billy Joel from 1986. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, so love is just a lie of the hearts. Cold remains of what began with a passionate start. And they may not want it to end, but it will. It's just a question of when. I've lived long enough to have learned. Closer you get to the fire, the more you get burned. But that won't happen to us. It's always been a matter of trust. I know you're an emotional girl. Took a lot for you to not lose your faith in this world. And I can't offer you proof that you're gonna face a moment of truth. It's hard when you're always afraid. Just recover when another belief is betrayed. So break my heart if you must. It's a matter of trust. You can't go the distance with too much resistance. Doubts, but for God's sakes, don't shut me out. Well, this time you've got nothing to lose. You can take it, you can leave it, whatever you choose. I won't hold back anything, and I'll walk away a fool or a king. Some love is just a lie of the mind. Make believe till it's only a matter of time. Some might have learned to adjust, then it never was a matter of trust. Share self-control. After you've heard lie upon lie, there can hardly be a question of why. Some love's just a lie of the heart. Cold remains of what began with a passionate start. But that can't happen to us, 'cause it's always been a matter of trust. It's a matter of trust. Oh, it's a matter of trust. Oh, it's always been a matter of trust. All right. I saw this pop up in the comments a little bit ago. One of my all-time favorite songs is by Neil Diamond. It is fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but you know, I keep thinking about making my way back. New York City, born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am, I say, to no one there. And no one heard it all nights, even the chair. I am, I cry. I am, said I. And I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. You ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Sever the names and a few of the changes when you talk about me. The story's the same one. Got an emptiness deep inside, and I've tried, and it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard it all night, even the chair. I am a crying, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely At least mine, the sun shines most of the time. Oh no. You ever read about a frog that dreamed of being a king? Oh no. J-Disc says, first week that the lights aren't up on my tree. Yeah, my mom pointed out to me that if I want it to actually look Christmassy next Christmas, that I probably at some point should stop having them on all the time. So I'm giving it a try. But the place feels a little barren to me now. Okay, so I'm going to do one that I just kind of feel like playing. In a couple of months, I'm going to, thanks to the miracle of modern medicine, I've had both my vaccine shots. I'm past the 2-week window. I feel great. And according to all the data, I've got tremendous protection from all of this. And so there are some things that I can start doing in my life that I haven't been able to do for a while. And one of them is I'm going to go back to Nebraska, see some friends, see my sister, my younger sister. My older sister came here because she had her shots, so I got to see her and her significant other. But I'm looking forward to seeing my younger sister and her husband and my niece and my nephew and spend some time in my parents' home there, and to see several of my friends that I haven't seen in person for at least a couple of years now. And I'm feeling very, very happy about that. I know that Vivian, who we sang for earlier, is here in Mesquite, all the way from Florida, because of the protections and the ability to do so. So it's a happy time. It's been a challenging year, but an enriching one in a strange way too. But I'm really looking forward to going back home and seeing some people. And this song's been on my mind. This is by John Denver. There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile and more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from writing all your prayers up in the sky, and 10 days on the road have barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, and supper's on the stove, and the light in your eyes makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes the soul farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Honey, there's all the news to tell me. Like, how do you spend your time? And what's the latest thing the neighbors say? Your mama, she called last Friday. The sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Oh yeah. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And all the time that I can't lay this tired old body down and feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just being close to you. It's the little things that make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes that makes me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, you know it is. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. One more time. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend of mine. And hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's so good to be back home again. Okay, here's a request that came in a little bit earlier. I think I've got enough of the cobwebs out of the back of my throat to do this one justice. Beautiful song. Think about someone who inspires you while we do this one. Could be for anyone that inspires you. Maybe it was a teacher. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's a famous person. Maybe it's a friend. But whoever it is, think about them and enjoy those warm, tingly feelings that you have as you listen to this song and think about that person who inspires you. When I am down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up. to more than I can be. So I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. To more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I owe this one. This popped up in the request a little bit ago. By the way, if you're enjoying yourself, if you're just tuning in live, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. We're coming out of Mesquite, Nevada here in my office, which I like to call Nevada Square Garden. Thanks for joining us today. We do this every Sunday at 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. That's 5 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States. I'll let everybody else do the math on how it lines up with their time zone. If you're thoroughly enjoying yourself and you feel so inclined, I do have some digital tip jars down in the description on YouTube and Facebook alike. Venmo and PayPal. Nothing is required. Everything is appreciated, no matter whether it's $1 or $100 or any amount that you choose. It all adds up, and it helps me keep doing this. It helps keep the electricity on. So thank you for all of you who have contributed in the past and all of you who will contribute in the future. And whether you do or not, your greatest gift to me is your presence. So thanks for being here. All right. And touching back on this one, this goes back to 1978 on a Billy Joel album called 52nd Street. How the dancers and the audience applaud bathed in sweat and hasn't lost his style. Alley, don't you go downtown. You gave away another round for free. Whoa, me, I'm just another face at Zanzibar, but the waitress always serves a secret smile. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shantytown. She's gonna pull the curtains down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, and I got a jazz guitar, and I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight, that's where I'll be. I'll be. Well, Rosie knows he'll never reach the Hall of Fame, but the Yankees grab the headlines every time. Melodrama's so much fun, black and white for everyone to see. Oh, me, I'm trying just to get to second base, and I'd steal it if she only gave the sign. Whoa, she's gonna give the go-ahead. The inning isn't over yet for me. For me, I got the old man's car, and I got a jazz guitar, I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight, that's where I'll be. I'll be. Tell the waitress I'll come back to Zanzibar. I'll be hiding in the darkness with my beer. Whoa, she's waiting out in Shantytown. She's gonna pull her panties down for me. For me, I got the old man's car, and I got a jazz guitar, and I got a tab at Zanzibar. Tonight is where I'll be. I'll be. Oh, looks like our friend Tyler Blevins is here. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Ooh, I do know Golden Slumbers. I'll tell you what, that's what I will close the show with. I don't want to do it now, but I will play that one last today. It's one of my... That's probably my favorite piece of work from the Beatles, actually, that little medley at the end. All right, Blue Ice Cream wants me to do something for Russia. Well, since we did so you're looking for Nikita or Leningrad. Well, since we just did a Billy Joel song, how about we do the Elton John Russia song? This is a pretty good size, like a top 10 hit for Elton in like 1985. I don't think that it's kind of survived in the zeitgeist as long as some of his other hits from that era, but always been one that I adored. It goes like this. Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe, never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your 10 soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, the human heart a captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? Oh, and if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time. Counting soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you never know. Counting soldiers in their row. Counting soldiers in their row. Nikita, you'll never know. Hey, thanks, Joe. That's awesome to hear, man. I'm always just thrilled that there's someone tuning in and watching those things. In 1965, the Beach Boys appear on The Ed Sullivan Show performing their latest hit, Help Me Rhonda. Bill Hasty, our music trivia man. I love that song. I mean, I love that song. So much so, said she put me down, oh, but I do it in my head. I come in late at night and in the morning I just lay in bed. Oh, Miranda, you look so fine. I know it wouldn't take much time for you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Oh, bo, 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 bo. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. 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 Help me, Rhonda, yeah, get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my woman and I was gonna be her man. Let another guy come between us and it shattered our plans. Oh, but Rhonda, you caught mine. You know it wouldn't take much time for you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda, yeah, get her out of my heart. You guys don't know this, but quietly, privately, in my own free time, I've been absolutely, utterly obsessing on the music of Brian Wilson, who was the genius behind the Beach Boys. So I've actually been vamping on that one a little bit lately, along with many others. So couldn't help myself. Thank you for pointing out the music trivia there, Bill. Moritz. Uh-oh. Who let this riffraff in? Every time I block this guy, he keeps making his way back into the chat feed. Kevin Lawrence, what are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you with us. Taking a break from changing diapers, I presume. Let's see here. Moritz wants to hear a Carpenter song. Here's the one that comes to my mind quickest. Let me see here. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day's through, I hope that I will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. And all I will mind if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. For Moritz in Austria. So, Kevin, are you just here? Is Kevin Lawrence, are you just here for moral support, or do you want to play a song? Let me know. No pressure. No pressure. I know it intimidates you to play at the same time with me. I know that you have that fear. Don't worry, guys. The smack talking that goes on between us, it's really mutual respect. I'm not actually that big of a jerk. I'm actually a much bigger jerk. Ooh. Pressure. I haven't done that one in a while. I'm not sure that you can actually, I'm not sure you can change the pace more than going from Karen Carpenter to Pressure. Right. Using your kid as an excuse to avoid me face to face like usual. Enjoy your diaper changing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I better pull some lyrics up. I haven't done this one in a while. Now, this one's kind of funny. I saw a VH1 Storyteller special where they show this song has this really minor kind of creepy thing that's signature that goes. And the band, to have a little fun with them, they switched it and they played it in a major key, and it turned it into like a polka. Yumpin' Yiminy! So I always think of that when I start playing this song. But we'll do what it was really intended to do. To learn to pace yourself. Pressure, you're just like everybody else. Pressure, you've only had to run so far, so good. But you will come to a place where the only thing you feel are loaded guns in your face. And you'll have to deal with pressure. You used to call me paranoid. Pressure, but even you cannot avoid pressure. Turn the tap down. sent to your crusade. Now here you are with your faith and your Peter Pan advice. You have no scars on your face, and you cannot handle pressure. All grown up and no place to go. Psych one, psych two, what do you know? All your life is Channel 13, Sesame Street. What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. Pressure! Pressure! Don't ask for help, you're all alone. Pressure! You'll have to answer to your own. Pressure! I'm sure you'll have some cosmic rationale. But here you are in the ninth, 2 men out and 3 men on. Nowhere to look but inside, where we all respond to pressure. Time magazine, I read it too. What does it mean? Pressure! I'm sure you have some cosmic rationale. But here you are with your faith and your Peter Pan advice. You got no scars on your face. You cannot handle pressure. Oh, pressure. Oh, pressure. 1, 2, 3, blood pressure. Did I act psychotic enough? Woo! Okay. Let's see here. I've got time for 2 more songs, and one of them is going to be that Beatles medley. So let me see. I'm just going to look through here and see if you guys had any other requests that I knew I could pull off. Okay. Mostly there's a lot of folks writing in the words to oh, I see. We need River of Dreams tracks besides Lullaby and the Titular. Okay. Let me pull something out of River of Dreams that's different from what I've done in the past. Let's see here. How about this one? How about this one? I've seen those big machines come rolling through the quiet pipes, blue suits and bankers with their Volvos and their Valentines. Give us this day our daily discount on lead merchandise. Raise up a multiplex and we will make a sacrifice. Now we're gonna get the big business. Now we're gonna get the real thing. Everybody's all excited about it. Who remembers when it all began? Out here in no man's land, before they passed the master plan. Out here in no man's land, low supply but high demand. Here in no man's land. There ain't much work out here in our consumer power base. No major industry, just miles and miles of parking space. This morning's paper says our neighbor's in a cocaine bust. Lots more to read about Lolita and suburban lust. Now we're gonna get the whole story. Now we're gonna be in prime time. Everybody's all excited about it. Who remembers when it all began? Out here in no man's land, just begun to understand. Out here in no man's land, low supply and high demand. Here in no man's land. I see these children with their boredom and their vacant stares. God help us all if we're to blame for their unanswered prayers. They roll the sidewalks up at night, this place goes underground. Thanks to the condo kings, there's cable now in Zombie Town. Now we're gonna get the closed circuit. Now we're gonna get the top 40. Now we're gonna get a sports franchise. Now we're gonna get the major attraction. Who remembers when it all began? Out here in no man's land, before the whole was in our hands. Out here in no man's land, before the banners and the marching bands. Out here in no man's land, low supply and high demand. Here in no man's land. 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 Well, don't I feel aggressive today? Ah! No man's land! thing about singing that song is that you have to sing the whole thing as if you're a professional wrestler. I always, whenever I sing that, I feel like I'm Hulk Hogan going, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Okay. So I've had a great time today. Gotten to play some things off the beaten path. You've had a lot of great requests. Boy, this is just really a fun time for me. It kind of flew by. So I'm going to play this beautiful piece off of the Abbey Road album by the Beatles to close things up. And I can't remember who asked for this one, but I appreciate it because I love playing this. So let's have a nice, more peaceful and beautiful exit after a little bit of carnage there at the end. Once there was a way to getting back homeward. Oops. Let me just start that over. I promise I do know how to play this. Take two, as we say in show business, which is code for boy, did I just screw that up. Once there was a way to getting back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to getting back homeward. Once there was a way to getting back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. I never give you my pillow. I only send you my invitation. And in the middle of the celebration, I break down. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, All right. Well, you're gonna be in my dreams tonight. 2, 3. Let's give Ringo his due. Everybody clap. And a clap and a clap. And a clap and a clap. Dugga-dun dun dugga dun dun dugga dun dun dugga dum. Bun dugga dugga dum. Bugga dugga dum dugga dun 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 bugga dugga dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. And in the end, the love I'll take is equal to the love you make. Now pretend that confetti explodes. All right, you crazy folks. Thank you so much. The Beatles. Woo! Paul McCartney, my favorite Beatle. All right, guys. Well, I'll be back here next week doing it again. Pretty soon I'll be announcing the launch, the listening party launch for my new record. Can't wait. Just been waiting for the cover art to get finished, but we're raring to go, so I'll be announcing that. That'll be a special live stream event. I hope you'll all join, share some of my new music, answer some questions. I've got a friend of mine who's a radio DJ, who's just a phenomenal guy named Jonathan Eltravogue, who's going to join me and kind of MC the night and kind of ask a lot of questions. We'll do a little interview. I'll share some of the songs acoustically, and I will debut my brand new music video that we shot in Europe back in 2019 that I'm so excited for. So, fun stuff ahead. I look forward to seeing you all there. In the meantime, remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody else, give out as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when this comes to an end, so leave it all in the field. Don't have any regrets. Thanks, guys. Love you. I'll see you next week.